Hello there once again, people, and welcome to yet another episode of the Quake C Exploration Base Project. This time around, we're checking out Quake Project 1, V0.6. It's the test version. Basically, it's several Quake C patches in one. So yeah. The biggest problem with all this is that it's yet another closed source mod, so it's like you can't really do much with anything with this. So yeah, needless to say, it's all just sort of there. I can't really do anything with it. None of this can really be going up on the server, so it's just kind of all there, you know. Needless to say, yay. So let's see here. We've had like all these different versions. All this stuff being added. Let's actually like check out some of this stuff and see what exactly is in there. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna see, so let's just load up this, figure out what there is. Okay, there's a footstep sound now. Listen to that, footsteps. As if that won't get annoying. Yeah, footstep sounds in Quake, especially like that. It's like only like every other step, so it's not even like every step. It's like you have to like make a full step for it to like occur. Oh look! It's a Doom Guy grunt! Oh okay, so it's when you bump against the wall, you're basically doing the Doom Guy grunt. Okay then. I don't really think we need these sounds. Yeah, these are more annoying than anything. Yeah, I don't really want my Quake game having these type of sounds. Okay, why did he make that panted sound? Not really sure I understand these sounds, but sure. So let's see here. If you use Impulse 133, you do nothing. Yeah, what just happened? I have no freaking clue. There was supposed to be something, but yeah. It really didn't do much of anything though, did it? No, not at all. Impulse 133. Amazing. Okay, let's try a deathmatch, shall we? Just so that way I can get some effects or something like that. I don't really want to be on like a Sharia map because I'm assuming that might be a problem. So I'm just gonna come here for some reason. I don't know why I chose this map. So you see when you shoot the double-barreled shotgun, it has that reload sound, like it's the Doom 2 double-barreled shotgun. As you see, they're trying to make this a lot like Doom 2 for some reason. I need this to say, I'm not a big fan of the new sounds at all. They don't really feel like they belong in the game at all, because they really don't. So it just ends up feeling more annoying than anything. Yeah, I'm looking for a power-up. I want a power-up. I want a quad damage. I want something like that. Okay, DM5. Try to think, like, isn't there power-ups at DM sets? There's gotta be. There's gotta be something at DM sets. I'm trying to remember exactly where, like, stuff is. Then again, no, I don't think so, because DM sets is popular because it doesn't have power-ups or anything. That's exactly the thing about DM sets. DM4. DM4 is a quad damage, yeah, by the super nail gun. Oh yeah, listen to that. We got the Quake music going. I really want to mute that just because otherwise that's going to like really get intrusive with the trying to actually, you know, try and do things thing. So let's see ya. So also we have the Doom Guy breathe at times or whatnot. I think actually the projectile's different too or something. No, maybe I'm just going crazy. Yeah, it's more than likely I'm just going crazy. Anyway, I'm trying to like get to a quad damage because I'm trying to figure out how to get this Impulse 133 thing to work. What? So, yeah, basically with Impulse 133, you can, basically switch on or off the power-up. So if you have a power-up on, all you do is just turn it off using Impulse 133. So it's a way of, like, not having a power-up continuously on, but instead, like, just continuing with it. It's strategically using it where you need it or something. I'm trying to think, like, with, like... E1M8, you know what? I'm going E1M8 because I'm tired of all these maps not having, pentagrams, which is the most important thing at this point. Oh god, I'm going to die! Luckily for me, I happen to have Impulse 133. As you see, it's more of like actually a full game setting, whereby you basically can turn on or off power-ups at will. So it's like you have the power-up on, you turn the power-ups off. Now, of course, you still see the power-ups, so you can still pick up the power-ups. But the power-ups don't do anything. Granted, Impulse 133 is on. They probably still do stuff for other players. Is it just me, or does it seem like the shotgun has more of a spread than it did before? Yeah, I think it does. Either that or just the blood effect's more gory. Anyway, yeah, Impulse 133 turns on and off power-ups, as I said. Besides the biosuit. The biosuit always will stay on, whatnot. When power-up is switched off, it's still with us until we die. And we can switch it on at any time. When we get quad damage, but hold it off, ATS has the quad power too. Okay. That sounds intriguing. So you can actually keep the ATS quad power-up on, even with everything off. Wait, I need to find like a good map with the quad damage to actually see that in action. I'm trying to think like a good map with the quad damage. Offhand, that is easier said than done. I mean, there's a quad damage up there. I believe in myself and my inability to do all this. Well, that didn't really work out for me. Like, so I'm trying to think of like a quad damage E4M sets. That has a quad damage right here. So yeah, all I do is, I'm not sure if I have Impulse 133 on or off. No, that's on. This is off. As you see, the quad damage that's still on. It's killing him with like a few hits. Very easy to kill even a fiend with it. All because it's overpowered thing. So as you see, if you get good enough to hit things with the ATS, you're pretty good off. Yeah, needless to say, not really too spectacular, but there we are. Backpacks can now explode. Explosion size damage depends on the number of rockets in it. Well, I think that's just for the player. Must be, because it didn't happen for me with, the... Okay. Interesting. It seemed like the grunts caused a lot more damage than they did before. Maybe they increased the number of shells for that, too. You see, the ogre still was explosive even after he was dead. But definitely a more overpowered shotgun than before. There's the backpack. Which, as you see, didn't explode on me. See, it seems like they can explode if you shoot them. So yeah, you basically shoot the backpack, it explodes. Alright, not really the biggest of deals, but yeah, that's a little feature that's there. You get explosive backpacks. So your backpack can now explode in case you have rockets in it with 2% possibility. Explosion size and damage depends on the number of rockets in your backpack. Alright, well that means it's rather dangerous to hold around rockets now, isn't it? Probability of your backpack exploding now depends also on the attacker's weapon. Basically if it's like 1.5% with a super nail gun or lightning gun, if you have a super shotgun it's 5%. When the quad damage is turned off, there's no quad sound. So you don't hear a quad sound when the quad damage is turned off, as you kind of saw. The shotgun's more powerful. The super shotgun's been made more powerful, but it's also has a slower reload time like Doom 2. So as you see, very powerful. Able to kill an ogre in 2 shots. Able to jib a grunt at 1. Very powerful. For some reason, everyone wanted that Doom 2 super shotgun. So, yeah, there's also the fact that you can also see more blood. That was also added. Yeah, so there we are. There's also plenty of new sounds and sound effects. Doesn't tell me what those sound effects are, but yeah, it told me there are sound effects. That totally makes me feel good. So let's see here. Yeah, there's plenty of sounds. I'm not really sure, like. So you see there's an injury sound there. The sounds definitely are a bit random, but yeah, there's definitely like an injury sound there. There's the power-up sound, there's all these different little sounds or whatnot. Yeah, nothing too crazy or whatnot. They're basically all just test temporary versions of sound effects, so they're nothing too fancy here. They're basically just made to be something, so that way they're there. It's also supposed to be like something like a... It's also supposed to be something like a backpack bounce, apparently. Oh, I see. It just makes that sound when it hits with the ground, the backpack bounce sound. Okay. Not really the biggest deals in the world either. But there we are. That's all our different little sound effects there. Yeah, let's see here. There is, attacker sound. There's a sound when you die. I don't think I've heard that one. Have I? Yeah, see, that's definitely something I haven't heard. Let's see here. Maybe if I do, like, regular damage, like, say instead of this, I go back to start. Well, ST won't really do much of anything. Let's see here. Let's go back to start, and let's just drop into some lava. No, it's all regular sound effects. Maybe you need to, like, jib yourself? I'm not really sure how exactly you get, like, the Doom sound effect, like, get him to scream like that. So you see it's jibbing there, and it did nothing. Oh, okay, one health. But yeah, I'm not really sure how exactly to get that Doom guy sound effect. But needless to say, that's really, that. Nothing really spectacular at all. Super shotgun reload sound, plenty of different sounds. Also, multi-skin is added to this, as in basically a lot of these. Multi-skin's not really like, really a big thing by this point because we've seen it so many times. Impulse 200, Impulse 201. So if I do Impulse 201, that makes me my red, yellow woman dude. So you see, this is the older version of multi-skin, basically multi-skin 1.1 with your traditional classic version skins and whatnot for traditional multi-skinning purposes. So yeah, basically that's all that. Anyway, that fits various bugs. The super shotgun now can't jib the player. Various things changed around. Change the missile model. Change like the rocket launcher model. So that has been changed. It fires slower than it did before. Yeah, I thought I noticed it was going a bit slower. So yeah, it's slowed down. The damage rate is changed from 100 to 120%. I mean, from 100 to 120% to 90 to 150%. Rockets, grenades, and nails now can pass through teleports, though this depends. You know, it all varies. So you see, that grenade just went through a teleport. And if we try and go to, like, say, map E3M3, there we are, it's actually working. This was definitely an issue with the other one, whereby you couldn't, like, have the whole teleport thing working, because it would immediately boot you out. It would basically, not work at all, because of issues with the teleporter thing and certain particular levels. I think E2M1 was another one that didn't really work. So as you see, it works perfectly fine here. Let's see here. Various bugs fits or whatnot that we don't really care too much about. You want to jib and player bodies? I sure did. Yeah, we kind of saw that. Another bloodiest effect added. Also, Deathmatch 3 has been added, which really we don't care about because it's all for multiplayer. And so yeah, basically it's all Deathmatch 3. Team play 69, various team play things and whatnot. Various bugs fits and whatnot that, like I said, we don't really care about. There's a bunch of bug fixes, but we don't really care about that. Impulse 134, okay. You can drop basically a backpack with ammo by pressing only one key. If your current ammo weapon is that, you'll drop half of ammo of all kinds. Alright. So if I do like Impulse 134, it'll drop like half my shells. And there we are! Dropped half my shells and bounced around. And I just picked up 37 shells. Impulse 134 it. Bounce them around. Pick it up. Useful for throwing around some ammo for people. If your current weapon is shotgun, you lose half of your rockets. Why? Why in God's name does it make any sense at all? That's a bit weird, but you'll basically drop your current weapon and half your ammo for it, in most cases. So like, Impulse 134 would drop the super narrow gun net. But if you do the shotgun, it's going to do Impulse 134, and it's going to drop half your rockets. To drop half your shells, you would want to use the double-barreled shotgun. Alright, really not the most useful. Sound of breath, its probability depends on the player's health. See, it always exists, it's a thing, it's always there, but it entirely depends on how low the player's health is. If it was lower, he'd be breathing a lot more. Step sound depends on the player's velocity. Let's see here. Other than that, there's really not much that I'm seeing. Like I said, it's all like closed source, so I have to like dig through this README file and see what exactly there is. Let's see here. Files, blah blah blah. You can play on the project servers without these files, but you receive warning messages for like certain audio files. If you run your own Quake server with it connected to the internet, please include your hostname something as project V0.6. Basically, future plans is to include a new weapon with like a BFG 9000 model. I hope. Deathmatch 69, his own version. Pipe bombs and hollow Quaker, such as Duke Nukem 3D, like a lot of people have added. And who knows? So anyway, they gives a lot of credits to a lot of people, such as TOK for support, Beer, and Sprinter's Kick Butt Patch. Other than that, yeah, basically all your normal stuff from Peter. From Russia with love. Amazing. All from Mother Russia. That's basically what we have here for Quake. Amazing. So yeah, really, that's really the mod here in a nutshell. Just a bunch of random garbage all thrown together in one progs.dat file. Can't really modify or really do anything with it, so it's pretty much entirely worthless on my side. Really, the only files that really would be useful at all are mostly like things that really I can't modify the instances of, and also I can't really They were kind of like test sound files anyway, so they're really rather pointless. Needless to say, not the most interesting of mods in this whole series of things, just because I can't really do anything with it, even if I wanted to. And that kind of stinks. This is kind of why closed source mods kind of stink in general. Unless it's really adding something extravagant to the game, it really kind of stinks to have something closed source, because why exactly am I going to sacrifice my mods and everything for it for something that just doesn't feel too drastically different? Really doesn't make much sense. This isn't like changing Quake into like an RPG or something like that, and it's a massive, complex new thing. No, it's just some minor little changes here and there. And needless to say, it just doesn't feel that grandiose overall, and overall is one more reason why it stinks that it's closed source. Anyway, there's just not really much to say for this one because, like I said, it is a closed source patch. Can't really even say if I would want to do anything within Deathmatch or not because of how it is. So, needless to say, it's just there. It's kind of worthless. It's something that you can play with, but at the same time, you can't really do anything with. Yeah! Thank you all for watching. It's been very pointless. And I guess I shall see you all, well, next time.